Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Wednesday, the 16th. And today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. Some rain here and there, but nothing major. Got this morning, got a few things going. It was a rough night last night. Had some stomach issues and stuff. So I got very little bit of sleep. I think I was in bed 3:30, 4 o'clock. I think I finally fell asleep. It was just a short night of not much rest. So it is what it is. But I got this morning, got a few things taken care of, got the stuff packed up, and I need to go do, check on my route. I went over there Monday and basically worked on programming a machine and that, and looked at the motherboard on it, and had some repairs to do. But decided to actually run a route, ran up to Sam's Club today. Actually, I stopped in like a bunch of Publix and Targets and Walmarts and looking for Hawaiian Punch and Brisk Iced Tea, and I found a Publix that claims they have 3 Brisk Iced Teas coming on Friday, which I gave him my card and he's supposed to hold it back for me. Whether he will or not, who knows. Just I told him I'd be there. I'd stop in afternoon on Friday to hopefully pick up some Brisk Iced Tea. So I did finally find one 12-pack of Hawaiian Punch at a Target in Port Orange that had already been ripped open. And I think the only reason it's still on the shelf, somebody's willing to take it when it's open. Like the cans aren't open, so the box is tore up. So I was able to buy it. Just crazy. I don't know why some of the stuff is impossible to get. The closest Sam's that has Brisk Iced Tea and Hawaiian Punch in it, either one was 102 miles away and 100 miles away. So one was like in Jacksonville and one was in like Brighton or something. I don't know what the name of the town is, but it's ridiculous. I'm not driving 200 miles one direction, two different stores. They weren't even like next to each other kind of thing. I was like, no, I'm out. So it is what it is. But might have to find different kinds of soda to put in the machines. Unfortunately, those two actually sell. They don't sell a lot. Like I'm not closing out a rack every week, but they do move a few pieces here and there. So who knows? It is what it is. But went ahead. That took longer than it should. Just going to all those stores, it was crazy. Also, I got a late start. Went to head out and realized that Karen had taken the car, and I need the car for the route. I can take the truck; it's just a lot easier in the car, and way less gas. Like it's half the money in gas. So I was like, I called her and texted her. I'm like, hey, what's up with the car? And she's like, oh, I forgot. Come get it. And I'm like, well, yeah, but that kind of adds like a half an hour to my life, So but I got to start. I went ahead, got their stuff, dropped the truck off, got the car, got everything all loaded up in the car, headed out on my day. And when I opened the truck up to take the truck tour, there was a wrapper, like McDonald's double wrapper, right on the floor. And I don't do well leaving food in my vehicles. It drives me nuts. I hate the idea of ending up like old TC with ants taking over an old truck, and I just don't want to have that life. And I was not real happy with that. I hadn't driven the truck in a couple weeks. Like she drives the truck off and on, and she drove it last, and I was like, oh, come on, man, you just got to do better than that, But so it is what it is. Got done with my route on the way back. I stopped by the farmers market over there at the fairgrounds, or Volusia County Fairgrounds, and I got there kind of late. I guess the thing only runs like a lot of people are packing up by like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, which makes no sense to me at all. But I stopped by to pick up some orchids, and she already had them tied up. They weren't put away, but she had them tied up. So we untied them. I ended up buying 5 different orchids. I bought one really expensive orchid that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and it smells like chocolate. It's a really cool looking, tiny little flower orchid, and I've been wanting to buy it, but it's like, I think it was like $28, which ain't wrong for that orchid. Normally, like a retail shop would be, $50, and I got all 5 of them for, I think $50. So when it breaks down, it worked out fine, but still, it's a lot of damn money, for some flowers. And I understand that once they'll stay bloom for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then once they blooms go off, I'll tie them up out in the yard, and hopefully they'll rebloom and they'll continue to grow, and I'll have them for a lot longer time than just the one time. So normally I would just pick up a orchid or two, but I kind of felt bad that I got there a little late, and I hadn't buying any during this whole COVID thing. I wasn't going anywhere. The farmers market wasn't going. I wasn't going there either when it did start back up. So I kind of felt like I wanted to give the woman a little more reward, and also making her untie stuff. I wanted to buy a little more than just the the cheap $7 ones kind of thing. So went ahead, said heck with it, got them wrapped up. And normally I think the $7 ones normally are 5. So because I think she took advantage of me a little bit because I was late, but it is what it is. So even before I'd bought stuff from her, I've actually tipped her, which is crazy to think about. The lady selling orchids and I'm giving her extra money. I just don't ask for my change back. So like let's say my bill is $23 and I got a 20 and a 5. I was trying to keep the $2 as a tip kind of because her flowers are amazing and I've always had good luck with her and she's super friendly. So got back here to the house, unloaded stuff super fast and this and that. Got hang ready to go. Got the flowers inside and stuff. Wasn't sure. So I'll take them to her work, let her pick which one she wants to keep at work, and then I'll bring the ones home, kind of thing. And heated up some leftovers. Had some leftover baked ziti. So I basically chucked that in the microwave. Got it all ready to go. Got it stirred up. Got the second heat on it, and right as like it was still running, the timer beeped. My phone rang, and my wife's telling me the truck won't start. She's on her way to go to the post office. And randomly, that truck will just I think last time it did it to me was when I was trying to pick up all the wood for that fence when I built that fence. So however long ago that was, it did it that day. When I went back out for the second load, it wouldn't start. And just give it a break, try reloads and stuff. Usually within 10 minutes or so, it pops back off. I said, I'm ready to go. I said, I'm back. I said, I'll just go. So I just left my food in the microwave and jumped in the car, ran over to her, grabbed the flowers real quick. So I take the orchids to her, let her pick up one she wanted. And then basically as I got there, I texted her and said, hey, I'm here. She come walking out. I just reached in the truck and turned the key. That's all I did. Just put the key in ignition, turned the key, and the thing popped right off. Started, idled fine. I was like, did you try turning the key? And she's like, what? And I said, did you try turning the key? Like, that's all I did. Didn't touch the gas, didn't do nothing in the truck. And she's like, holy crap. So it is what it is. Went ahead and basically brought the truck home. Had to reheat my food. It was a little bit kind of gross because it was, had been just heated and then cooled off and had to reheat it. It lost something, especially all the crunchy on top. It was definitely 100% gone. It's food. It's not the end of the world if it's a little crappy. So went ahead. Also, I was at Sam's Club today picking up my stuff. I picked up sushi. Luckily, I'd taken my cooler to keep my chocolate candy bars from melting, and I had ice in it, so I chucked the sushi on top of it. So instead of doing $5 sushi from Publix, I ended up doing $20 sushi from Sam's Club, which will be at least 2 meals. Probably end up being 3 because she'll probably eat the one time. We ate together. We ate like, I don't know, a third of it, maybe, not even half. Probably, well, close to half, I guess. But similar stuff, so we went ahead, it's a giant party platter, and then I'll eat it for lunch tomorrow, and then I'll probably eat it for lunch the next day. So, and then because she's definitely not big into having sushi 2 nights in a row, or I could eat sushi 4 or 5 nights a week. It would not worry me. I could eat sushi for lunch probably every day of my life, and if I had some good variety of sushi, I would be perfectly fine with that as well. But it is what it is. So, man's got to just, can't always have his own personal choice of what he gets to eat. So, but went ahead, got done at the lunch and stuff. I basically had my leftovers. She got the car, so she was good to go. I ended up going out for my run in the rain, which was not a big deal. It was not raining hard. She had a chiropractor appointment this evening, so basically she went to it, and then we came home. Basically, I hopped in the shower after my run, let the sushi warm up a little bit because I hate super cold sushi. It needs to warm up to room temperature. So did that while I was showering, had a wonderful meal. We chatted and just kind of talked a little bit and stuff. The night kind of just got away from us pretty quickly because I guess her getting home late from the chiropractor and stuff always kind of seems like the night slips away. So next thing you know, we're heading in. I put all the chairs away and stuff because I don't like leaving my cushions out overnight. And we wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.